Attention all stations, the Thursday night NARC net will begin in 3 minutes. Before we continue, are there any stations on frequency with emergency or priority traffic? Hearing no emergency or priority information, if an emergency arises during the net, please do a triple break followed by your call sign and the system will be turned over for the duration of the emergency, and myself or someone else will assist you as best as possible. Once again, the Thursday night NICSA Amateur Radio Club's weekly net will begin in 90 seconds. All stations, please stand by. This is K0KDW and welcome to the Thursday night NARC net. I seem to have lost my original email with the net script and I can't read the script off the website due to contrast problems. So we're just going to wing the net this evening. This is the Thursday night NICSA Amateur Radio Club. This check-in net, this net meets each Thursday evening at 7:30 on the club's multi-band suite of repeaters. This net can be accessed on the following repeaters: the 53.270, the 29.68, 145.270, 147.015, 224.28, 442.425, the 1285.05, and the 927.0125. The PL is 162.2 hertz with the exception of the 10-meter repeater, which is 123.0. This is to create a place for folks that enjoy the various bands and to create camaraderie and find others with similar interest in those bands. To also find parts and equipment for projects or maybe that you're looking to get rid of as well. This net is open to all amateur radio operators, regardless of affiliation or club. When we do get to the check-in portions, we ask that you please come in with your call signs first phonetically, then the regular way, your first name and location. We also ask that you please key your mic for at least 1 second before you begin speaking to allow for all of the links to rise. Before we continue, are there any stations with announcements for the net? Please come now.
KE0MPI with an announcement.
Go ahead, Paul, and also just for anybody, I'll probably get some comments about this during that, but the 125.27 may not be linked. I don't know for sure, but go ahead, Paul.
Just a reminder that we're just about a month away from the November 8th NICSA Hamfest, the NARC Hamfest. So we will be reaching out at next week's club meeting, asking for volunteers, mostly for setup, teardown, etc. We'll need other volunteers during the day just to help out in general. So we'll be reaching out for that. But lots of great prizes to be given out, lots of door prizes, and really nice, neat grand prize too. So look forward to everybody coming out for that. But again, that's November 8th at the Victory Baptist Church on North Nichols Road. That's just south of Highway 14 here in Nixa. So, and if everybody comes out to the club meeting next week, we'll be passing around sign-up sheet for volunteers. That's all I got, Brad. K0MPI.
Thank you for that. And I'm not sure if James passed along, but I decided to back out from the control duties this year. He said there were other people that were interested, so I'll let them take that and potentially deal with our annual jammer. We'll see what happens. So I'll let somebody else take the reins this year. I think 3 years, and I'm quite honestly a little burnt out. But so there's that. Moving on, do we have any other announcements for the net before I move to the club list here? All right, hearing no other announcements, club-related announcements, the next meeting of the next Nixa Amateur Radio Club is Saturday, October 11th at 6 p.m. at the Nixa Fire Training Center at 711 North Main in Nixa. We'll have the club trailer on hand for everyone to check out and to see all of the work that has been done by several of the club members over the last roughly 10 months. There will also be a presentation about the trailer at the meeting, which again begins at 6 p.m. on October 11th. The October meeting is also the last club meeting before the Hamfest in November. The committee will be looking for anyone that is willing to help with the Hamfest. We cannot pull the show together without everyone's help and volunteering. Break. For those that haven't heard, the Nixa Amateur Radio Club will have the club trailer at the ARL Midwest Convention in Sedalia on Friday and Saturday. That's October 10th and 11th. That's also Spark Fest, the Sedalia Pettis County Amateur Radio Club Hamfest. It'll be at the Missouri State Fairgrounds. The goal is to provide an opportunity to show the club's trailer and also show the ARRL and the ARRL Foundation, who funded the trailer with about $20,000 to rehab the trailer. They will also give them an opportunity to see how the money was spent and get that to work. For more information about the Hamfest, go to WA0SDO.org. That's Whiskey Alpha Zero Sierra Delta Oscar.org. Break. As Paul mentioned, the Nixa Amateur Radio Club's NARC Fest is coming up on November 8th. Admission will be $10 at the door, which gets you one prize ticket. $20 will get you 20 tickets, plus the cost of, or plus your admission as well. So $20 gets you in the door with 20 tickets. This year it'll again be at Victory Baptist Church, 252 North Nicholas Road. There are still tables available, $20 for the first table, $10 after that. There will be breakfast and lunch available on site. And as mentioned, the grand prize will be a Yaesu 891. VE testing will also be administered for anyone looking to get their license or upgrade their license. All proceeds from the Hamfest go to support the Southwest Missouri Linked Repeater System, or SMLRS, to help us keep repeaters up and on the air, upgrade equipment, and sometimes even add repeaters. We appreciate your support of the Hamfest as well as the vendors. For additional details, go to nixahams.net and click on the Hamfest tab. Or if you have any questions, you can email hamfest@nixahams.net or call/text 417-501-4429. and we will be excited to see you at this year's Hamfest break. All right, we're going to rapid fire through this just for time's sake. Hams Around the Ozarks will be this Saturday at the Golden Corral in Springfield. That's at Glenstone and Primrose. They begin meeting at 8 a.m. in the back room. The Polk County Amateur Radio Club's monthly meeting is the second Tuesday of each month at 6:30 p.m. in Bolivar. For additional details, go to facebook.com/K0PLK to follow the club there. Here are some nets of interest. Break. The Region D Aries VHF UHF SMLRS net is every Friday at 7:30 on all primary and secondary SMLRS repeaters, as well as All-Star Node 565503 and Echolink K0NXA-L or -R. The Polk County Amateur Radio Club's net is every Monday at 7 on the 14706, 443-675, and 442-425 with PL 162.2, along with All-Star Node 565500 and Echolink K0NXA-L. The Region D Aries 6-meter net is Mondays at 7:30 on the 53270 with a PL 162.2 and All-Star Node 551050. The Ozarks All-Digital net is every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. on P25, NXDN, and DMR talk groups 31291 and Fusion Room 31291. The Missouri DMR net is every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. on the Missouri DMR 3129 talk group break. The Sedalia and Springfield combined 220 net is every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. on the 22428 PL 162.2 Hertz in Springfield, or the 224.44 repeater 107.2 the tone in Sedalia, along with Echolink K0NXA-L and All-Star Node 565500. And finally, the Greene County Aries net is every Thursday, with the exception of the second Thursday, at 8 p.m. on the 147.060 repeater. Break. Alrighty, and when you do check in, I ask that you please go a little bit slower with your call signs, as I am logging on my phone tonight, as I am out remote in rural Lawrence County. Again, when checking in, please provide your call signs first phonetically, then the regular way, your first name and location. We also ask again that you please key your mic for at least 1 second before you begin speaking to ensure all of the links rise and that I hear your entire transmission. We'll begin with short of time or mobile stations. Any short of time or mobile stations for the Thursday Night NARCnet, please come now. This is KA0KDW.
AG0YR, Roger, Springfield, no traffic.
Whiskey Zero Hotel Lima, Dennis, Nevada via All-Star, short time, no traffic.
Kilo Echo Zero, Zulu Kilo Mike, Marvin in Battlefield, short time, no traffic.
Kilo Zero Echo Alpha Victor K0 EAV, John and Nixa, short time, no traffic.
Foxtrot 0, Victor Golf Bravo, KF0 VGB, Andrew and Nixa, no traffic.
Kilo Foxtrot 0, Uniform Romeo Charlie, KF0 URC, Cole in Ozark, Missouri, no traffic.
November 0, Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie, N0WFB, Hank in Taneyville, portable, on the 224-280 machine, no traffic.
All right, we'll pause there. Let me make sure I have it. And we'll pick up November 0, Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie, Hank in Taneyville, KF0 URC in Ozark, KF0, and you went a little fast for me typing on the phone this evening. I got Kilo Foxtrot 0, Victor Golf Bravo out of Nixa, is that correct?
Correct. Kilo Fox 0 Victor Golf Bravo.
All right, thank you for that. Also got Kilo 0 Echo Alpha Victor, Kilo Echo 0 Zulu Kilo Mike, Whiskey 0 Hotel Lima, stand by here. Had to increase my text size all the way so I can actually read, and had a notification take my entire screen. But we're good now. And we also got Alpha Delta 0 Yankee Romeo Roger in Springfield. All of y'all had no comments, so with that, do we have any other short of time or mobile stations? Please come now.
Kilo Echo 0 Mike Papa India, KE0 MPI, Paul, Nixa, on the Republic 425, no traffic.
All right, we also got K0MPI, and Paul, I would have already had you logged, but I'm doing it all on one screen tonight instead of my phone plus computer, so a little slacking, I guess. Good signal off the 425. Any other short of time or mobile stations before we move along?
This is WB0NTZ on 224 megahertz. And this weekend is the Bolivar's 50th anniversary being on the air. So pass that along to WB0NTZ.
All right, we also got Whiskey Bravo 0 November Tango Zulu, Dave out of Bolivar. And yes, 147060 has been on the air for 50 years. Came on the air October 4th, 1975. And of course, that repeater ran until 2018 when it was replaced with a Motorola SLR 5700. And then it was replaced yet again in 2022, I believe it was, with a... I believe it's actually 2020. It was replaced with a Motorola MSF 5000, and the SLR is now on the DMR side. But yeah, the 147060 pair, as of October 4th, will be on the air for 50 years. That's 50 years. Quite the milestone there, thanks to the technician of the repeater, and that would be Dave, and the former trustee was K0 Bravo Charlie Gary out of Bolivar. So thanks to those two gentlemen for that. We'll move along from shorter time and mobile, and we'll move to All-Star and Echolink. This will include either of the Max Creek repeaters. All-Star, Echolink, or either of the Max Creek repeaters, please come in with your call signs first phonetically. Then the regular way, your first name and location. And again, please key your mic for at least a second before you begin speaking to allow all of the links rise. Any All-Star, Echolink, or Max Creek repeater check-ins, please come now.
Kilo Foxtrot 0 Juliet Quebec November KF0 JQN Brandon and Walnut Grove on All-Star.
All right, we got one check in there. Got Kilo Foxtrot 0 JQN Brandon out of Walnut Grove on All-Star. And Brandon, did you have anything for the net?
No traffic. Thank you.
All right, thank you for your check-in. Do we have any other All-Star, Echolink, or Max Creek check-ins? Please come now. All right, nothing heard. We'll now take any and all regular check-ins. Any and all regular check-ins for the Thursday night NARCnet. This is K0KDW standing by for your check-in.
This is Kilo Charlie 0, Victor Golf Charlie, Jeff in Southwest Springfield on the 53.270 repeater.
Kilo Bravo 0, November Hotel X-ray, KB0NHX James on the 29.68, not sure how I'm getting into it, give it a try.
All right, we had KC0VGC and KB0NHX. Jeff, did you have anything for the net?
Good evening, Brad, everybody else. No, I just wanted to check in tonight, and sounds like there's a good group out there, so good to hear everybody. Love the fall weather as well, and really enjoying it. Anyway, back to you. KC0VGC.
Thank you. Alpha Zero Kilo Delta Whiskey in rural Lawrence County. Yeah, not bad outside, although I'm sitting here in the truck with the doors and windows open, and I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes or something else of that nature. KB0NHX on the 10 meter. You're a bit noisy, but you're completely readable. Did you have any comments?
Good evening, Brad. I moved over to 900. I'd never tried to check in on a 10 meter before, and I don't have a great antenna on this, so anyway, I'm hearing it just fine. Just can't get into it very well, so I need to work on this antenna situation. All right, back to net controls, and then Jeff, good to hear you on there. Great signal to 6 meters. KB0NHX.
Sounds good there, and yeah, I'm actually doing pretty well on the 015. I was surprised. Normally I get into Bolivar better from here than the 015, but sorry, I was reading a text message. I need to quit doing that when I'm using just my phone for the net. But I may have to pull a chain and use this repeater Monday night if I'm still down here for the Polk County net. But anyhow, we'll be clear at KB0NHX, and we'll see if we have any additional stations, any and all stations for the Thursday night NARC net. Come now.
KM6, AOB, Ralph Bob, on the 015.
Dave in Sparta on Republic, 425 machine, no traffic.
Kilo Echo 0, Whiskey Juliet Uniform, K0WJU, on the 015, no traffic.
0AWD, 900 meters.
The AWD station, could you try your call sign again and key it for a second before you begin speaking? I missed everything before the suffix.
Kilo 0 Alpha. 900.
All right, your signal dropped a couple of times on me, but otherwise you're crystal clear. Copied it as Kilo 0 Alpha Whiskey Delta. Is that correct?
Roger.
All right, thank you for that. We also got KE0WJU. Good to hear you again this evening, Dallas. KB0TKV Dave. And KM6AOB Ralph. Ralph, did you have any comments?
A reminder, next weekend is SparkCon in Hamfest in Sedalia, for those that are interested in making a little road trip over there for the 10th and 11th. Over.
Yep, we covered that in the announcements. The Nixa Club will have their trailer on hand. That is also the ARRL Midwest Convention is where that's being held this year at the Missouri State Fairgrounds on the 10th and 11th. Thank you for your check in there. Dallas, did you have any comments? I missed that.
Negative, Brad. I just wanted to hop in. Glad to be walking by my shop when I heard the radio go off, so I figured I'd just check in. Anyway, y'all have a good night. 73's from KU0WJU.
Sounds good. Have a good one, Dallas, and definitely good to hear you again. Hope things are going well your way. We'll now go back to any and all check-ins for the Thursday night NARCnet. Please come now. All right, we'll make this the final call. Final call before we secure the net. Anyone, anywhere for the Thursday night NIXA Amateur Radio Club's weekly check-in net. Final call. Come now. All right, thank you to everyone who checked in. We had 16 check-ins this evening, 17 participants, counting myself. We look forward to hearing from you again next Thursday evening. KE0MJ is our scheduled net control. Until then, a reminder, the repeaters will remain linked together until 9 p.m. for you to test out your radios on the various bands of this system. This is Kilo Alpha Zero, Kilo Delta Whiskey, returning everything to normal use, and I'll be clear, it's 1953. KE0KDW out.